Taco Bell's got a bunch of new stuff, and we're going to check it out together right now. Hey, I'm Sonny. What do? See it, smell it, taste it, rate it. What do we got here? The Creamy Chipotle Slider.
The Chipotle chicken nugget, chicken crunch wrap slider, and then a dessert empanada, and then the 2 crunchy tacos, right?
Yes. Oh wow. That is like this is like for the dollhouse. Look at this thing. Tiny. Ta-da! That is small. This is like a nugget. Before we chomp into this, what do others think of it? All white meat chicken with a massive tortilla chip crunch. I don't know about massive. This is tiny. But it's a mini size, so you'll probably need to eat 3 of them. The spicy chipotle sauce adds a perfect smoky kick, but the pico del gallo can make the bottom of the slider a bit soggy. Let's take a chomp into this thing and see if it's any good. Well, let's just start with dry. It's very dry and stringy. Chicken's a little stringy. It's got a little kick to it, not much. The chipotle sauce uses real smoked jalapenos for authentic southwestern bite, but contains eggs, mayo based. Watch out if you're dairy or egg free. How much do you think one of these costs? $2.69. Here's a big question. How do you actually say Chipotle? Is it Chipotle, Chipotle, Chipotle? The way that the ingredients are distributed here is kind of weird. Some bites you just get the pico, some bites you just get dry chicken. The pico obviously isn't dry because it's all kinds of schmutz in there. Why are they called sliders? Well, the slider was invented by White Castle, you know, the little hamburger chain. Started it, I believe, in New York, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyway, they're called sliders because they're supposed to slide down your throat. Slider, slide down your throat. The name is Aztec, which literally translates into smoked chili. So chipotle is a vine-ripened red jalapeno that has been smoked dry. It has a deep woodsy aroma from the smoking process. It's moderately spicy. It carries some heat from the jalapeno. It has sweet undertones because it uses fully ripe red peppers. It has a subtle fruit sweetness that balances the heat. Now, the official name of what I just got is called the Creamy Chipotle Crispy Chicken Crunch Wrap Slider. That's a mouthful. This wasn't a mouthful, though. This was tiny, mostly tortilla. It had like 1 fried chicken tender in there, like maybe even a half of one, but it's kind of dry. All in all, I don't think it hit. I think it was a miss. It just was too small and too uneven in the distribution in there and too tortilla-y, so I think this was a pass. But fortunately, Taco Bell keeps coming out with new things all the time, so if you don't like one thing, I'm sure you'll like another. All right, what's the next thing we're going to try? You know, dirty sodas are like the newest thing in the soda industry. And we have our first dirty soda ever right here. This is the Mountain Dew Baja Midnight Dirty Soda. All right, let's give it a try. No idea what's going on with this thing, but we're going to certainly give it a try. All right, let's mix all the dirt together. All right, Baja Midnight is officially a black cherry and passion fruit flavored soda. While it maintains the sweet tropical DNA of the original Baja Blast, it is intentionally tartier and less citrus heavy. But what do others think of it? Reviewers describe it as tasting like a melted berry popsicle or a berry creamsicle. The vanilla cream adds a rich, smooth finish that pairs surprisingly well with the tart passion fruit notes. All right, let's see what they got. That is complex. There's so many flavors going on there. I get the berry part. Not sure about the whole Not sure about the whole cherry part. You really have to have amazingly sensitive taste buds to figure this out. I mean, if you can tell me there's passion fruit and cherry and berry, all those things in here, plus dairy, plus the schmutz that makes it dirty, the cream. It's not heavily carbonated, which I like. Some people prefer more carbonation. I don't. It's not bad. A lot of ice in here too. Here's other people's thoughts on this. The vanilla creamer makes the berry flavor taste like a melted popsicle, but the creamer can separate and leave speckles at the bottom of the cup. Oh no, I'm gonna have speckles at the bottom of my cup. I don't see any speckles. Now they say if you don't stir it, the first sip is all soda and the last sip is all cream. So just stir it. Just stir it. Of course, there's no free lunch out there. All that cream is going to add more calories to it. But what are you going to do? All right, this is okay. I mean, I don't get the whole dirty soda phenomenon that's going on right now. But, you know, you need something, I guess, to spice up the soda industry. So they're just going to add some cream and call it a dirty soda. And that's now a big thing. Now all the companies are going to have this. So this is not the only one. You're going to see all the flavors. There'll be a Coke, dirty 7-Up, dirty Pepsi. You'll see. It's going to happen. Of course, whenever one company does it, the rest have to do it. All right, this is okay. I'm going to give it a 6.7 out of 10. I mean, it's not the greatest soda I ever had. Not the worst. It's kind of like, okay. You know, glad I tried it. Would I get a dirty soda again? Probably not. But, you know, I'll keep trying them until I find the perfect one. What's next? All right, this one. This one I'm looking forward to. All right, here we go. You ready? This one is dessert time. Empanada time. What do we got here? We got a chocolate and a caramel empanada. All right, before we take a bite out of these, what do others think of these little guys? The double decadence duo gives you 2 different flavors for the price of one. I don't know about that. It costs about $2.29 also for both of them. But there's molten lava inside. The one bite and your taste buds are history. The chocolate shell version is a brand new, rich experience, but fans still deeply miss the original apple version fruitiness. All right, let's leave the chocolate one for last, and let's try the caramel one. Caramel empanada. It's like a little smile. Will it make you smile, though? I don't know. Let's find out. It smells good, though. Okay, the shell's kind of hard. That's what she said. And a little tough. A little sticky tough. So once you break through the shell, you got this like creamy goo in here. This caramel goo. I don't know what you want to call it. But I'm looking for like apple. You know, because this is kind of the texture of like an apple pie, like a fried apple pie. But it's just caramel. All right, that's, I think, been out too long. And maybe if it comes out fresh and hot, but if it sticks out too, but if it stays out a little too long, then it gets a little not so great. All right, what about the chocolate one? All right, chocolate's got to be good, right? Chocolate empanada. It smells chocolatey. Looks like pumpernickel. All right, also, texture-wise, the shell is a little hard, and the inside is not molten at all. It's kind of like almost like cake batter. You know, it's not like liquidy, and it's not solidly. It's kind of like schmutz. This is the definition of schmutz. You want to know what schmutz means? Look at this. That's schmutz. Well, you know, between the two, the chocolate's better, but this is no hot apple pie. This is just, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. This is just like this is a novelty. But would I get it again? No. If you gave me a choice right this second, said choose this or hot apple pie in a second. I wouldn't have to think about it. Before you even finished asking me the question, I would have gave you the answer. All right. Here's all you need to know about this. Done. All right, if I'm leaving dessert over, that's everything you need to know. Okay, not good. Neither one is great. Chocolate's slightly better, but neither one is good. I like the fact that they're now introducing these different flavored empanadas though, because the first one I had the other couple of weeks ago, whatever, it was maybe the cinnamon apple one, that was good. That was kind of reminiscent of a hot apple pie, right? Bottom line is this. If you go with the hot apple pie, you never go wrong. Fried hot apple pies are always good. But these, Here's some random trivia. Has anybody requested Taco Bell as their last meal if they're on death row? So if you were on death row, would you request Taco Bell for your last meal? Well, this guy did. In 2005, inmate Demetrius Frazier requested a full Taco Bell spread for his last meal, including a Mountain Dew and a 5-layer burrito. Check it out. Gotta go. Do any celebrities have any Taco Bells in their rider? You know, the rider is like if you're on a concert and you're like, oh, I'd like to have, only red M&Ms, for my snack, whatever. You right? A lot of celebrities have like weird, unusual riders. Snoop Dogg requested his standing Taco Bell clause in his rider for any show within 5 miles of a franchise. Okay. Deluxe move. The new empanadas are the first item in the 2026 Lux Value menu. I pass on those. Global hits in March. Olivia Rodrigo, if that's how you say it, Olivia visualized a customized midnight soda order that broke the Taco Bell app for 3 hours. Here's a couple of hacks you might want to try. The frosty dip. Buy an empanada and dip it into the Baja Midnight Chiller. It's like a warm brownie in a cold shake. All right, I'm going to do that because why not? I'm here. I got some of this left over. We got a chocolate empanada here. So let's dip it. I can't imagine it's going to be good, but I'm going to give it the old college try anyway for the fun of it. No. Now my soda really is dirty. The slider hybrid. Put your nacho fries inside the Chipotle slider for a mega crunch experience. Problem is, this slider is so small you can't fit anything into it. The stir rule. Stir your dirty soda for 10 seconds before the first sip to avoid the creamer clump. The heat check. Let the empanada sit for exactly 4 minutes. Any sooner and you're calling a plumber for your tongue. The soda swap. You can ask them to make any soda dirty for a small upcharge. Try a dirty Dr. Pepper for a real CEO move. I don't know. Again, I don't get it, but whatever. All right, well, unfortunately, today's new Taco Bell items were not the hits I was hoping that they would be. But you got to try them all because you never know when you're going to get a hit and when you're going to get a miss. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that follow button, and we'll see you on the next Sunny Reviews. Hope you do have a sunny day. Later, Gators. And remember, do not feed or molest the gators. I thought that was a black swan, but it looks like a duck. What the duck is that? Where'd he go? He's gone. He disappeared. He's hiding from me. Come back, duck. Come back, Mr. Ducky. Alright, well, should I go in after him? He's got a bunch of friends over there. Maybe they'll come rescue him. Oh, he's gone. How long can the duck stay underwater? Oh, there he's over there now. Alright, he's okay. Look at all the wildlife here today. Look at that. ducks and birds and ducks. All kinds of fish and turtles in here, and perhaps a couple of gators are in there. A bath. All kinds of activity out here. Must be some good eats going on in this pond.